Good morning, Chairwoman Velasquez, Ranking Member Lukemeyer, and distinguished members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to be here to discuss the important work of the U.S. Small Business Administration and what we are doing to help America's 32.5 million small businesses and innovative startups continue to propel our economy forward. Though we've made considerable progress fighting COVID and reopening small businesses and our economy, thanks to the American Rescue Plan, the Delta variant has lingering impacts. Many small businesses still need the SBA's help as a result, and we continue to deliver billions of dollars in relief. At the same time, the American entrepreneurial spirit is stronger than ever, with more than 9 million new businesses applying for filing since January 2020. At the SBA, we are working hard to ensure small businesses continue to drive our economic recovery. Over the course of the pandemic, our agency has scaled from $40 billion per year output to distribute more than $1.1 trillion in emergency relief. Alongside our core programs, many of which have also delivered at record levels. Today, the SBA is continuing to deliver for millions of small businesses. In the 8 months of my leadership, we've leveraged technology to streamline, automate, and deliver relief to small businesses with a customer service and an equity focus. We're working across our programs and services to better meet the needs of all small businesses, especially those that were left out of early rounds of relief, often our smallest businesses, and those owned by women and people of color and other underserved small businesses. In 2021, we've made important gains. After making key programmatic changes to the nearly $800 billion Paycheck Protection Program, 96% of PPP loans went to small businesses with fewer than 20 employees, with strong performance in low to moderate income communities and rural communities. In addition, a recent GAO report found that our reforms helped close those capital gaps in PPP. Now we're delivering on the promise of forgiveness for PPP loans. We've ensured this process is being carried out at the highest standards and with utmost integrity. We launched the SBA PPP Direct Forgiveness Portal to offer a pathway to relief for the 6.5 million small business owners who took out loans of $150,000 or less. We've seen similar positive results with our reforms and improvements to the COVID Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, the last and most flexible of our SBA COVID lifelines, with billions more available. We've approved more than 3.8 million COVID EIDL loans for a total of more than $295 billion, plus an additional $26 billion in COVID EIDL grants, both targeted and supplemental. And we expanded our reach while protecting against fraud, waste, and abuse. We brought back tax record verification, consistent with our historic approach. We have also implemented additional measures to help ensure good stewardship of this program's resources. We're taking steps to improve outreach across all of our programs to small businesses in every corner of the nation, including our underserved communities. We recently announced the Community Navigator Pilot Program grantee organizations, which will deploy trusted community partners in underserved communities to better connect small business owners to government resources. As the nation emerges from the COVID pandemic, the SBA will help chart a path forward to a thriving and equitable economy that lifts all small businesses and innovative startups in communities across America, building from the bottom up and the middle out to leave no one behind. Access to capital remains one of the most critical factors for small business success. Yet small businesses, particularly those from underserved communities, lack access to the small dollar loans they need to survive and grow. The President's Build Back Better framework will help us increase access to capital for small businesses by creating a direct lending product that leverages the strength of our incredible growing lender network. We're also working to close the opportunity gap by increasing the number of small businesses that do business with the federal government. The Build Back Better framework will help us build equity in government procurement with nationwide investments in business incubators and innovation accelerators, and a specific program for veteran entrepreneurs. Now is the right time to ensure that more small businesses will be able to take part in the $1.2 trillion in historic investments in the rebuilding of our nation's infrastructure, made possible through the bipartisan infrastructure deal. We know that many challenges remain. In the months ahead, we will continue to harness the power of the entrepreneurial spirit to drive our economy and our nation forward. Thank you so much, Chairwoman Velasquez, Ranking Member Lukemeyer, and distinguished members of the committee for the opportunity to appear before you, and I look forward to your questions.